welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Mawar Estepani Hasibuan from English Education Department of Kristen University of Indonesia. So in this video, I'm going to teach you about letter writing. So here's the topic. We will discuss about letter writing. So, like I told you at the previous meeting that I say, if you want to know about something or if you want to learn about one topic, you have to know the learning objective, because so that you know what you get after you learn the topic. So here is the learning objective. Students can identify social functions, text structure, and elements of simple personal letter, and students can create simple personal letter according to the context of their use. So here's the learning objective, and here is the type of letter. There are two types of letters. The first one is formal letters and the second one is informal letters, also known as personal letter. Okay, we will discuss about personal letter, and here's the template you can see. And then the social function of personal letters are letters that are written to people we know, such as friends, parents, siblings, and cousins. So here's the social function. And here is the linguistic features. So we can see the sentence structure. Accuracy of grammar is important. Yes, of course. Grammar is really important in writing letter, right? And complete sentences are expected, and slang can be used, and use the contractions such as I will, I am, we will, and use personal pronouns such as I, we, you, and use active voice. And for the style, language use may be personal, like first and second person pronouns. Be warned and use the person name you are writing to, and vary sentence length, and write in a natural conversational style, and let your personality shine through in your writing. And then I know all of you wondering about what is personal letter and what is used for, and what is the structure of personal letter, and what is the example of personal letter. So here we go. Okay, let's see the meaning of personal letter. Is a letter which is written for someone you know. Example, friend, family, classmate, and best friend. So for formatting, personal letters should be handwriting. No type in your laptop and you print and you send to your friends. No, just personal letter should be handwriting, okay? And common purpose to write a personal letter: to tell good news, to give advice, delivering bad news, and asking for help, and the last, apologizing. Did you know world's longest letter? In 1952, a lady in Brooklyn, USA, wrote a letter using a narrow type. She used 3,200 feet of the narrow type. It took her 1 month to write the letter. 1 month. And world's shortest letter, in 1862, Victory Hook wanted to know how his book, Les Miserables, was selling. He wrote to his publisher. The publisher replied. So yeah, you have to know that. It's really important, okay? And now here is the structure of personal letter. The first one is heading. Include the address and date. And greeting, always end with comma. You know comma? And number 3, the body or main text or content. And number 4, the complementary clause, a few words on a single line. And number 5, signature line, or type your name. And then the last, postscript. Okay, here is the heading or that. Remember, pay attention to the example of heading, because when I explain, and you have to pay attention to the example so that you can understand and you can see the example while I read or I explain what is heading or what is that. Okay, so the heading includes your address and the date. Write the heading in the upper right hand corner, about 1 from the top on the page, and line up the leading edges. Stop at the margin line. So here is the example and followed by the explanations here. Okay, and for the salutations, remember you have to pay attention in example of salutation. Okay, and while I explain or read the explanation of salutations, you have to pay attention in the example of salutation so that you can remember. Okay, you can see and understand the template or what is the salutation, what have to you skip or etc. So the salutations usually begins with the word dear. So you can see dear in the example, and it's followed by the person name. Jen, dear Jen. Jen is the name, so dear followed by Jen. Place a comma after the person name. Place the comma. You can see in after Jane there is comma, right? Dear Jane, comma. So leave one blank line after the heading. You can see skip one line or skip 2 lines also. And then write the salutation at the left hand margin. Okay, here's the example. Look at the example. Pay attention, please. And now let's move to body. So don't forget, you have to pay attention in the example of body. So I can explain and while you pay attention in the example, okay? And body, the thoughts and ideas you want to share, and skip one line after the salutation, then single space. And skip one line. Look at the example. Skip one line, okay? After dear Jen, comma, and skip one line. And then each new paragraph. Okay? And then keep paragraph short for easy reading. Yeah, you have to make it easy to reading so people can understand what you are writing, okay? And closing, don't forget to pay attention in the example. And then closing, skip one line and then twice. Yeah, skip one line. After body, skip one line, okay? And capitalize only the first word. Only the first word. Pay attention in the example, okay? And follow with a comma. Seriously, and follow with the comma. Common closing word such as like love, sincerely, your friends, respectfully, regards, and neutrally. So here's the closing. And the last is signature. Don't forget, pay attention in the example while I explain the signature. Sign your letter beneath your closing. Okay, and for personal letters, your first name is usually enough, unless the person doesn't know you very well. So you have to take signature. Okay, now here is the complete example of a personal letter. you can see and you can read by yourself. And then you can see the address, date, salutation, greetings, introductions, and the content of the letter, closer, closing, signature, and postscript, right? So here is the personal letter, followed by the structure and the generic of personal letter. Okay, now here is your assignment. Are you excited, guys, to do your assignment? Okay, and write a letter to your friends telling her or him all about your adventure during your trip. Use the proper letter writing format you have learned. Okay, and I want to know that you understand or not about this topic, and then I hope you pay attention to every single word and every single structure. Okay, now thank you very much. Thank you for your watching, and I hope you enjoy and I hope you happy with this video. So thank you.